Being a musician is easy, because if it was hard, they'll call it being a DM. What's up, guys? It's Ken, your forever DM of G Town Dragons, here today to talk a little bit about being a DM. A couple of months back, we filmed a short video called 5 Tips on How to Be a Better DM. And while writing for it, I realized that I had so much to talk about. So I thought maybe I'd take this time to, go into detail a little bit on the issue. I've been dungeon mastering for about 10 years or so now, so I thought I'd just give you guys my thoughts, my opinions, and hot takes, if you will. Alright, so being a DM, what does that mean? Dungeon master. So in video game terms, this is like you are the program, you are the actual game. So you are the NPCs, you are the events. Basically, you drive the story. You are the god of this world. Everything you say goes. This would mean that you need to know everything like lore, the logistics of everything, the world, logic, basically. Some people might not have time for it, they're casual DMs. And if that's the case, then you gotta be really good at bullshitting or really good at coming up with things on the fly. So, for my first one shot with my friends, I prepped by being DM'd by my brother a couple of times doing solo play, and also watching PAX live. Anybody out there who knows PAX, I've been watching it on loop. I think I was watching the 2014 version on loop just all the time, watching Chris Perkins do all his crazy DM stuff, and also reading a lot. That's right. Those who know 3.5e, it's not the same as fucking 5th edition, okay? Reading a lot of the player handbook, I think there's 3 of them, monster manuals, really did give me confidence in running the game. And also, like, when I was creating characters with them, I would learn a little bit about their class and their races. Oh my god, the races, don't get me started. But yes, I learned so much just by doing that, and it gave me confidence to run the game. So I think, know your material, then you'll be good. Next one is knowing your players, okay? So if you know your players, there will be a better chance for you to cater your campaign or your one-shot to the players that you know. So in my experience, you play games with friends, alright? But, there are some times where, Dungeons and Dragons, you have to DM for people that you don't know. And that might be a little bit scary and weird for you to do, but I think doing session 0 with them will be great to know a little bit about how they work and what they think of. We all play games to have fun, okay? And some people are like crazy people. They don't want to have fun. They want stress, right? Okay, but most of the time, people want to play games to have fun. But I think the number one rule that you guys need to know and need to remember is you can't make everyone happy. There, like every creative work, there are some people who's gonna love it and some people who's not gonna love it as much. The main point of this is that you understand each other, so you know each other's mannerisms and each other's way of talking and communicating. So there was this one time where we were in a party and we had to someone were talking about, hey, we should run a D&D. Everyone was bored, the night was coming, getting to a down low, and they said, hey, you play D&D, so you should DM for us. So being the D&D cultist that I am, I went roll for initiative. Yeah. And so we all played, and we did the typical, everyone meets at a tavern and there's something going on, starts a fight, okay? Everyone was having fun. And then there was this one guy, right? Who, if you know these people in social settings, they're always the alpha of it. They want to control the entire narrative of it. And then whenever something doesn't go their way, they go, that doesn't make sense, or that's not fair. And it was really hard to steer everything in together for them. And after the session, that's like a 45-minute session, he did talk to me in private, saying that he didn't really understand the way I was DMing. He didn't understand why I was doing certain things, and he said that if he DM'd, he would have run it differently. My first initial knee-jerk reaction to this was like, this is your first time outside your mama's house, what the fuck are you talking about? But then a light bulb went ding in my head, and I was like, that's right, different DMs would run it differently. And I just think that DM styles goes a long way also. The way you DM will dictate what kind of players you retain. Just because you cannot DM for certain people and you disagree doesn't make you a bad person, okay? It doesn't make you a bad DM also. It just means that you cannot vibe with the person, and that's cool, that's okay. There are 3 cores in D&D which I broke down, which is story, combat, and social. So not everyone is going to want all of them. Some people are even voting for only one, which is some people are really combat heavy. So those who play war games out there, that There's no story. It's just straight up combat. People who play games like Dread, you would know that it's story. There's almost no dice. They tell story using Jenga blocks. So I think that's really cool. You don't even have to. So like, I think D&D is just like a platform for you to do all of these. You can do full combat if you want. You can go full social if you want. But I do suggest that if you're going for full social, you would go for stuff like Dread, Daggerheart recently. And if you're going combat, I would suggest, like Warhammer and stuff like that. So yeah, D&D is just for you to facilitate for all that. And also, as a DM, you can choose to not do any of them. You can do your own thing. And you want to focus on one? Focus on one. At the end of the day, it's the players, right? So if you're telling them it's a combat heavy one and they don't want to come for the combat one, you cannot force them to do it. You see a lot of the DM when he runs a session. If the DM's a softie, he'll probably have Vecna be like, oh, I skipped my turn this time. And meat grinder motherfuckers will be like, alright, Vecna takes 5 actions today, TPK. So different DMs, different styles. When talking about the type of DM you are, we can leave that to another video. Lastly, don't be discouraged to be behind the DM screen. Yes, you make mistakes. People can come up to you and tell you that they are dissatisfied with the session. And these are the things that you take and learn from, because at the end of the day, you're just trying to learn what the players want and you're trying to accommodate to them. So just write a story. And if you're with your friends, I doubt that they're going to say, hey, this is a bad story, I hate you, you should die, I very doubt that. So just be with friends, come up with a story, go small, just do a bunch of kobolds, come into the, you see a bunch of kobolds and the kobolds are taking this woman's purse, help, and then the kobolds say, yeah, and then story, just come up with something small stat blocks, fudge the dice rolls, it's fine. I'm that guy, I'm the guy that says fudge dice rolls, it's fine. Maybe don't fudge them all the time, because, there are some stories of horror stories of DMs inserting themselves in character as a level 50 wizard and then they just come in and save the day. I don't fuck with that. However, if you're just starting out, you can do modules. Start small. Don't be discouraged. Be a good DM and just know your players. At the end of the day, it's just all about understanding. I hope that this helped you guys. You guys will be MDM soon. Master Dungeon Master. I'm gonna coin that word. Yes, soon. I mean, just keep doing it. Don't be discouraged. Love each other. Play more games. We have videos on this channel. G-Town Dragons, we have Sonus Factorum out. We're going to be posting Everfall. We're going to be posting all this other stuff. So I hope you guys can be in tune and watch us and our shenanigans. It's Ken, and I will see you guys in the next long form video. Hopefully. This is the first one anyway, so peace. Follow and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, share this to your dog, your grandma. Being a musician is easy. Because if it was hard, they'd be call it... Fuck, I even fucked up the first line, what the fuck? Okay.